Alright, let's be real for a second. We've all been watching these crazy robotics videos for years, thinking, yeah, that's cool, but it's just a prototype in some multi-million-dollar lab. Well, scratch that, because we are officially in 2026, and things have gotten absolutely wild. The humanoid robot race is no longer just a sci-fi flex, it's a literal retail market. If you've got the cash and a shipping address, you can straight up add a bipedal walking robot to your shopping cart and have it delivered to your house. But look, before you go and blow your life savings, you need to know what you're actually getting. Because right now, the market is all over the place. You've got full-sized bionic companions that talk to you using emotional AI models, and then you've got cheap open-source garage kits that cost less than a decent laptop. So today, we're looking at 8 humanoid robots you can actually buy right now. No hype, no fake concepts, just the exact prices, what these things can actually do, and whether they're a massive tech breakthrough or just a really expensive toy to show off to your friends. Let's dive in. Let's start right at the top of the food chain with the absolute mind-bending stuff. This is the UBTech UWorld U1 Pro, the world's first mass-produced, human-scale, ultra-bionic companion. Coming in at around $24,000, it completely ditches the scary, exposed metal skeleton look for lifelike simulated skin, realistic hair, and expressive eyes. Now, what can it actually do? Look, the U1 Pro isn't built to do heavy manual labor. It's built to hang out and talk to you like a real member of the house. Driven by an advanced memory emotional large language model, it analyzes your facial expressions and tone of voice to figure out your mood in real time. If you look stressed, it smoothly adjusts its dialogue to offer supportive, contextual conversation with a lip sync latency of just 20 milliseconds. Mechanically, it sports 88 degrees of freedom and a dual pivot bionic spine, meaning it doesn't move like a stiff refrigerator. It gestures organically. For the privacy conscious, it uses a 3-layer encryption framework, storing all your personal data and conversation histories locally on the device instead of sending it up to a corporate cloud. It's the ultimate premium companion flex. If you love that hyper-realistic, emotional AI vibe of the Pro, but your bank account is screaming at you, UBTech built a step-down option called the UWorld U1 Lite. This one slides onto the market at roughly $16,800. What can it do? Think of the Lite as having the exact same brain, but with a slightly streamlined mechanical body. It keeps the signature ultra-expressive face, the 30-plus micro-expressions, and that locally encrypted conversational AI that makes the U1 series so groundbreaking. To shave nearly $8,000 off the price tag, UBTech scaled down a few of the internal joint motor specifications and reduced the peak torque capacity. It won't handle complex physical tasks, but it navigates flat indoor surfaces, stands, sits, and holds fluid, lifelike conversations. It connects the dots perfectly if you want future tech bionics without the premium Pro tax. But what if you don't care about a robot having a human face? What if you just want a machine to actually help you clean up your house? Enter the 1X Neo. Backed heavily by OpenAI, this 1.65-meter-tall humanoid is designed specifically for domestic labor and costs around $20,000 with a leasing option of $499 a month. What can it do? Unlike industrial bots that rely on rigid, dangerous metal gears, Neo utilizes compliant, muscle-like electric actuators. This means if it accidentally bumps into you while working, it's soft, forgiving, and completely safe around kids and pets. Through continuous imitation learning, Neo is built to handle everyday chores like folding laundry, wiping down kitchen counters, organizing messy shelves, and carrying items up to 20 kilograms. It operates in near total silence and moves with a remarkably human-like gait, making it the closest thing we have to a real-world sci-fi butler. Alright, let's pivot from home assistance to absolute, raw engineering power. This is the Unitree G1. Standing at 1.32 meters tall, this robot doesn't care about looking pretty, it's built to perform, and it retails for about $16,000. What can it do? The G1 is an absolute beast when it comes to raw locomotion. Powered by advanced deep reinforcement learning, its balance is legendary. If you kick it, trip it, or push it down, it doesn't break. It uses an automatic fall recovery system to spring right back up into a stance. It packs 43 high-torque joint motors and features force-controlled dexterous hands that can handle real tools, crack open walnuts, or delicately hold a raw egg without smashing it. Equipped with 3D LiDAR, a depth camera, and an 8-core CPU running on full ROS2, the G1 is the absolute gold standard for AI developers who want an indestructible, high-speed physical sandbox. Now, let's say you look at a $16,000 developer robot and think, man, I love the tech, but I just want a mobile bipedal robot for my apartment without spending car money. That is where the Unitree R1 comes in, and it completely disrupts the price game at just $5,900. It easily handles uneven indoor floors, tracks objects using its built-in vision sensors, and serves as an incredibly agile bipedal testing platform. If you're a hobbyist or an indie dev who wants a true walking humanoid without the massive price tag of a heavy research bot, the R1 is a massive barrier breaker. What can it do? Weighing only 25 kilograms and standing 1.23 meters tall, the R1 is an ultra-lightweight, nimble machine boasting 28+ degrees of freedom. Instead of heavy, expensive industrial armor, it's optimized for indoor navigation, basic home telepresence, and lighter STEM applications. But what if your budget is strictly in consumer electronics territory, like less than the cost of a top-tier smartphone? Say hello to the Noedix Boomy, officially the cheapest bipedal humanoid robot on the planet right now, costing just $1,400. What can it do? Standing 94 centimeters tall and weighing just 12 kilos, this child-sized biped made history by performing flawlessly in front of 677 million viewers on television. It packs 21 degrees of freedom and runs on custom, vertically integrated 50 Newton-meter force-controlled joints. Noedix is highly transparent. This is built for education, STEM labs, and family edutainment, not for doing chores. It can't carry heavy objects, but it can walk, run, dance, and execute complex gymnastic gaits using reinforcement learning algorithms. With an open programming interface, touch sensors, and a camera for facial recognition, it is the ultimate budget platform to learn how two-legged balance actually works. Right around that exact same $1,400 price bracket, we have a completely different kind of budget beast, the Humanoid Tony Pi Pro. While the Boomy focuses on full body balance, the Tony Pi Pro focuses heavily on the integration of large language models. What can it do? Powered by a Raspberry Pi 5 and featuring 20 high-voltage intelligent bus servos, this desktop-sized humanoid natively integrates ChatGPT multimodal AI models. That means you don't just give it rigid commands, you can talk to it casually. Its head camera scans the room, uses OpenCV image processing to identify visual scenes, and uses ChatGPT to reason through what it sees and execute the right action. It supports deep learning object classification, line following, and even media pipe-based motion tracking, making it an incredible sandbox for software-focused developers. Finally, to round out the list, we have the Humanoid ANEX. Coming in at around $1,750, this is the robot you buy when you want to bridge the gap between simple toy movements and professional, industrial-grade bipedal physics. What can it do? Armed with 24 degrees of freedom and a Raspberry Pi 5 core, the ANEX is completely obsessed with the mathematics of walking. It comes preloaded with advanced inverse kinematics algorithms and gait planning software. This means instead of just playing pre-recorded animations, the robot actively calculates its center of mass, coordinates its leg angles in real time, and adjusts its posture to maintain balance over uneven surfaces. Paired with its AI vision camera, it's a deeply technical, open-source training ground for anyone looking to master the precise physics that control the massive, full-scale robots we looked at earlier. So, there you have it, 8 humanoid robots that prove the future isn't a concept anymore. It's a literal retail market. Whether you want to drop serious cash on the hyper-realistic emotional intelligence of the UBTech U1 Pro, dive into advanced physical testing with the indestructible Unitree G1, or just experiment in your garage with a budget kit like the Noedix Boomy, the options are finally here. Which one of these bots would you actually buy? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because the world of AI and robotics is moving incredibly fast, and you definitely don't want to miss what happens next. See you in the next one. Peace.